put on a brave face, marching to the day like everything is hunky-dory, groovy, okay. Got my lunch and my keys and my wallet in my pocket, hatchet round my neck, tools of the trade. Pull it real slow, but it's past time to go. Running late already, but they can't stop the show without the ringmaster. They're calling the shots. Head down the street, that's when the day starts to blow. Goats are not the great ones, I can't even see the sum of everything around me turns to shade. On the count of one, cut off getting gas and coffee spilled out hot as shit. On me, no light in the sky yet, and I'm already done. Next motherfucker crosses my path, he's going to wind up in pieces cause my blade likes to slash. Gonna slice you apart, then I rip out your heart. Take a hot shower in your blood bath, scatter all your parts where everyone can see. In a bike rack, crosswalk, a box marked free like a field of heads on a bike in front of the castle. Message I'm sending is don't fuck with me. Revelation of the state of affairs coming in, how'd you been blinded by the glare? That's how it goes when you all stop to stare at the blood spattered freak with his blade in the air. No fear of the final electrocution, the world in flames is the only solution. The cleansing that brings about absolution. To kill them all, my resolution. We all have those days when every little thing just makes us want to snap. Tell 'em, Pink.
Yo, stop and stare, I don't care. Leave your body naked over there. I'll trap your reality, bitch, that's a fallacy. Come and play my fantasy. My world is so make-believe. Make it with the Maybelline. Bitch, you need some Vaseline, your chest is tight. You in the presence of a killer. Yeah, your ex, yeah, I killed her for a cheap thrill. You gonna try to kill me like Bill, but you can't. I'm in this underground bunker. I'm just sharpening my fucking nails like Freddy. I'm just sharpening up my fucking machete like I was motherfucking Jason. Hey, I be taking them fucking shots and I don't be fucking chasing them. Hey, bitch, you don't even know what it's gonna be like when you're in the room with me. I don't know why the fuck you talking to me like I ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna slash your motherfucking throat and you gonna fucking scream. I'm the ghost face killer, fucking West Side killer. You don't know.
Revelation of the state of affairs coming in, how'd you been blinded by the glare? That's how it goes when you all stop to stare at the blood spattered freak with his blade in the air. No fear of the final electrocution, the world in flames is the only solution. The cleansing that brings about absolution. To kill them all, my resolution. Don't mistake kindness for weakness, and never assume everyone will cater to your entitled mindset. The snap could happen anytime, anywhere, for any or no reason, and you never know who has a killer lurking inside. Revelation of the state of affairs coming in, how'd you been blinded by the glare? That's how it goes when you all stop to stare at the blood spattered freak with his blade in the air. No fear of the final electrocution, the world in flames is the only solution. The cleansing that brings about absolution. To kill them all, my resolution.
Killers over here, killers over there, killers everywhere, so you motherfuckers better be prepared. Hit you with the old school taped up burner, plastic mask over my face, bitch, you get the picture. You think I really give a fuck about murder? Let me break it down for you motherfuckers really don't know nothing about this hustling. Call me the crazy clown from the underground, making ghetto clown hits, slinging merch is a new dope game. Bitch, where you been? Go back to your 9 to 5, I've been taking over. Motherfuckers acting like you need to be on a label to conquer your dreams. No, hey, fuck that, that's me being me, I'm self-made, I do my own thing. You can never control me, bitch, I own everything, 6 I keep it 100. Like a dead president, if I get shot, I'm still gonna make history. In 2022, it's that crazy clown year, bitch, I thought you knew. Bitch, I thought you knew. It's that crazy thought you knew.
You can start a hater. 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 No haters, back like we never left. Breaking down the doors in your mind like a psychopath. Run the halls screaming, hatchet wielding, screaming, decaf! Got you running circles, bet your ass this ain't no decaf. Holy shit, look at that, look at that. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to, there we go. Keep forgetting where the buttons are, how to do this shit. Yeah, I know, and that's me, right? I should know what's going on. Not always. Let me get these off. I'm sick of the fucking glare already. So what's going on? No Haters, season 2, episode 12. 12. 2 seasons. What the fuck? I've been doing this shit over a year already. It doesn't even seem like it. But this is fucking, this is awesome. Love y'all, everybody who's been paying attention, everybody who's been right there and supporting the underground and getting in here and shit. It's just been an amazing fucking ride, you know. We've been invited to different shows, and I've since become an official affiliate of Earworm Entertainment, which is absolutely nuts. I never thought anything like that would go down. You know, Earworm. These guys have been nothing but fucking amazing to me since the beginning. And just like all y'all, all these artists, everybody I've had on here and everybody I got scheduled to come on, y'all have been fucking amazing. It's like a big goddamn family. You know, it's proof that family is more than just blood, you know. It's just how this shit goes. And tonight's guest is no exception. We have, I'm just going to like hit this really quick here, but like I said, tonight's guest is absolutely no exception. He and I have been talking for a while. I ran into him it was last year at the gathering. And this year we tried to go, you know, it just wasn't in the fucking cards. Major changes all the way across the board made it not happen. And saving money to go to Vegas because I'm going back to Vegas to perform again. You know, Crazy Clown Show, gonna be fucking awesome. Lineups out there. I'm gonna start, you know, hitting that one hard within the next couple of weeks. Then let's see what else we got going on. I got Jay Prophet coming up next week, next Saturday. Talk about the garage show and anything else we got going on. He's got another album still in the works. No, I think it's like his second or third. But anyway, we're going to talk a little bit more about the garage show because that was absolutely fucking amazing. I got to perform this time. I was so happy. Sweet Pea was with me. It was great. It was fucking cool. It's really, really cool. Let's see what else we got going on. We got all kinds of people in the works. I'm going to have XL Reckless back on the show. We're going to have you got Wrath of God supposed to be on at some point. Just a list, man. We've got so many people, you know, right? And No Haters, the second cipher. I'm working on that, or I was working on that. I'm going to get back on that really, really quick. I got a lot of shit I got to do. I've got the office hoed out enough so I can actually walk through it. Looked like a packing truck threw up in it and then barfed again and then took a nice shit in the doorway. You know, it just wasn't okay. Couldn't fucking get in here. But anyway, let's see. I think our guest might be ready, whether he's ready or not. I've been trying to get this man on for a minute. So, without further ado, Truth you can't erase.
What is up? What is poppin'?
What's going on, brother? I've been trying to get you on here for a while.
Oh, I know, dude. It's been such a fucking long journey. How long have we known each other? I think I found you not long after you started the No Haters podcast because of Reckless Intent.
Yep, it's been about, well, I started promoting shit before I even started the podcast, so it's been well over a year. I think we've been talking that long. It was the first podcast, first episode was politicized. It was June 1st of last year. But I started promoting shit long before that. You know, like 2 or 3 months before that, and I think we started talking then.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a long fucking minute, and it's about time. It's nice. It's nice to fucking be here. I'm honored and I'm grateful, and I just want to say that I fucking love you, and it's so nice to fucking see you again. As you mentioned before, last time we fucking saw each other, like at least first and last time I saw each other face to face was at the fucking, what was it, the 22nd annual gathering, right?
Yeah, it was one last year. It was Show Me Your Butthole. it was it was that year.
The year of the butthole. Yes.
Yes, the year of the
Yes,
butthole.
of course. Who can forget the year of the butthole? That was a magical year, fucking honestly.
Oh yeah, it was fucking amazing. I had, like I said, everybody told me before I even went. I mean, I went with Bradful that time, and even though she and I aren't together anymore, that was her 10th, I think. And I was, she and everybody else told me it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be a spiritual experience, or it's going to be, like a family reunion with family you never knew you had. And it was both, man.
I was about to say it's usually both.
Yeah, and you were a part of that too. I mean, we only ran into you a couple of times, but it was us. It was like running into a long lost cousin and shit. It was fucking awesome.
That's what it's like with me, man. Like, as you can see, I often go ghost, and I just find it difficult to keep in constant communication with people. But that's because I'm like the fucking awkward uncle that fucking comes in and like everybody loves and shit. But like, if you see me at the gathering, like as you've already seen, I'm fucking all over the walls everywhere. Everybody fucking knows me. But year round, I stick to myself. I got shit to do. We're adults. We got shit going on. I make music as well as I work. And I pay all my fucking bills and whatnot. So, yeah, I know. Basically, this I'm a fucking little fucking hermit crab. But when I get out there, oh boy, am I fucking out there.
Your socialization comes in spurts.
Yes.
It's like, all right, now I need to recharge. All right, hi.
Exactly. Especially at the fucking gathering. I'm a whole nother animal at the gathering. It's a whole different monster.
Yeah, I noticed that. You were hard to catch up. Always knew where you were and who. If I saw you, I knew I had seen you, because we saw you 4 or 5 other times and just couldn't catch up with you because there's true. The fuck did he go?
My tiny little legs, bro. I'll be fucking bolting, man.
I know, and with the crowds and shit, it's easy you're small enough. It's easy for you to just disappear.
Dude, the funny thing with me is at the gathering, I walk around so fucking much that I get blisters on my feet by the second night usually, and by the third night they're usually bleeding. So I end up sitting in my little lawn chairs at the main stage for most of the time, selling whippets. But as soon as that fucking not the whole night, of course, I'll go and get up and jump in the mosh pit when I need to. And it's funny because I'll literally bolt and bum rush through that whole fucking gathering crowd. And you've seen how dense that gathering crowd is. And I'll bust through it just to get to a mosh pit for all of 5 minutes for one song, then go walk right back, sit my ass down, smoke a blunt, and sell some whippets. Like,
yeah.
But
no, that sounds right.
Every fucking time for that Fago Armageddon, I never miss it. No matter how bloodied I am, no matter how beat up and hurt I am, I always am up on that stage for that Fago Armageddon.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Part of the reason I didn't get to catch up with you more, I probably could have. And I don't know if I told you this story or not. I not really broke my foot, but kind of. It was like the first or second night. I was coming around because we were right off the midway with all the fucking food and all the vendors and shit. And we would come down around the corner and go around this line of porta potties and through the valley. And, there was our campsite. It was me and Bradful and Fame.
Yeah.
Well, the one night, I don't even remember why. It was late. It was dark. We were, I don't remember what we were doing. We were all a little drunk and a lot stoned. So I come around the corner there, like you cut it a little bit too close. And I felt my foot, I felt my whole leg like drop into a hole, and I hit pretty hard. I'm like, whatever. Walk it off. Rawr, there's Sweet Pea in the chat. She had to head out for a minute, had to an emergency shopping trip with a friend. I mean, not really emergency, but it's one of those
Yeah.
like the family thing, this is one of those friends that's more family than friends. So, they they went and did that. So she'll be back soon. But no, it was kind of it was okay then. When I woke up in the morning, I was all right. It was a little sore, but I mean, I was good. I was like, all right, I must have just stepped on something, whatever. And get through the day, and my foot's getting a little more sore, and a little more sore. And got to be about 2-3 o'clock, got back to the campsite, sat down, and realized that my foot was about twice the size of the other one.
Oh.
Oh, and get this, here's the stupid part.
Yeah.
When you tell somebody you broke your foot, they think, oh, well, shit, you broke one of your toes, you broke like a bone in your foot. No. There are these two little, if I can crank my foot up here, old ass motherfucker. Okay. There are these two tiny little bones in here that just kind of float. They don't even they're called accessory bones. They don't have a purpose. My best guess is evolution is, okay, you don't need these anymore for whatever. You're not climbing cliffs with your bare feet. You're in shoes and you got fucking ATVs for that shit. So we're going to start getting rid of this. And so they're not connected to shit. They're embedded in the tendons. Tiny little bones. And when I say tiny, I mean like little bones. They're like this fucking big. I cracked one. Pro Green, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I cracked one, and it made my whole foot swell up to twice the fucking size of the other one. It was, and then I had to drive home. That was
my
it.
fucking god. Which foot was it? Your right foot?
It was my left, thankfully. Had it been my right, I'd have been a little more screwed driving home.
Yeah,
and
that's why I asked. I was like, god damn.
And I had the other Elantra too. I didn't have my new car. Oh, you haven't seen my new ride.
No.
I had to get rid of the other Elantra because it just shit started happening. It was that time. I had like 2 payments left anyway. So I got another Elantra. My old one was a 13, but my new one is an 18 GT Sport, 6-speed on the floor, dual exhaust, all the trips and triggers, heated leather seats, all that shit. But my point being, that one's a stick. Had I done that now, I would not be able to drive.
I think I remember you mentioning something about that at one point when I saw you, or at least that you really hurt your foot and then like you were limping. But I didn't know that you had broken your fucking foot. And of course you break like the most fucking just ridiculous. Not to like downplay it, but like
it's
all the bones you could have broken.
It was one that doesn't even matter. It is the absolute stupidest story ever and the stupidest injury ever.
How long did it take for you to realize that it was broken?
I knew something was seriously wrong within a couple of days because it wasn't even something that instantly, oh fuck, what the hell? I gotta know. It came on gradually because of the nature of it. The tendons were holding it together, and had I not been so active and walking so much and all the fuck over the place, it probably would have sat there, and I maybe would have had a twinge every now and then, but I wouldn't have much felt it until we got home.
See, that's what terrifies me is that like, you always think that when you break a bone or something, you're going to feel it immediately. And of course, you feel it immediately, but but 9 times out of 10, you get that instinct to just walk it off, especially if you're like us, and like, yeah. I don't know. I guess I personally have this fucking idea that I'm invincible, and no matter what, I'm just not really going to be fucking hurt. Like, I can jump in 1,000 mosh pits. I'm going to be sore for the next week, but I can fucking get over it. And I'm learning that I'm wrong. That is not the fucking case. My body is not fucking healing right from all the shit I did to it fucking the last 5-10 years. It's ridiculous.
Okay, there's a method to my madness. How old do I look?
Mid to late 30s.
I fucking love you. You are my best friend.
Why? What?
I'm gonna be 49 in October.
Fuck you.
Some days I still think I'm 18. Some days I act like I'm 8. So I can ask Sweet Pea, she'll tell you that all day long. But some days I still think I'm 18. And that's when we end up laid up for a couple of days, or at least kind of limping. At the garage show, I managed to fuck you. I love you, baby, but fuck you. Sweet Pea says, "Wow, try 3."
What does that say about you, though? No, I'm playing. Sorry, I also have the fucking chat open down here on my other phone so I can peep in because I got to know what people be saying.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. It's like, no, he thinks in X3 all the time. Seriously, baby? I love you
No,
so
thanks
much.
extra. No, no, that's all good because I be acting like a fucking I be acting like a 3-year-old too, but in a sassy way, like like a fucking sassy 3-year-old that wants their fucking way. It's funny and ridiculous. Like for example, at work, I do have a complex that I can't do anything wrong, and I'm only proven right every fucking time I do something wrong, and it's just swept under the rug because fuck it, it's gay. Nobody gives a shit. I'm just baby. Well, what do you want out of me? I do my best.
Yeah, no, it is what it is, and then you do you're the absolute best you can be.
Exactly. What up, Reckless Intent? Shout my boys. Those are my fucking some of my best fucking friends right there. My brother.
Yeah, they're fucking they're straight up, they're good dudes. I've been fucking with them since about as long as I've been fucking with you. They were a couple of the first ones that I latched onto and went, "Hey, you're
basically anyone cool with Reckless Intent is cool with me in my book." Like,
yeah, they're definitely straight up dudes. I would, and they're out there, they're doing shit all the time, and working. Mad respect and mad love for those two.
A fucking man. And Welch's knows what I'm about to talk about here. If you see me struggling with smoking here, it's because I'm trying really hard to not just smoke straight through this whole thing. Because I'm a social smoker. I will smoke through anything. I will smoke myself sober. I don't even smoke to get high anymore. I smoke to breathe.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I mean, sometimes, I went through a period where, like, recently, just recently, I've actually been back, out here being kind of sociable, and Sweet Pea and I are all over the place, and we're always taking pictures and shit. But I had for a minute there where I was smoking all the time just to be stoned. But now I'm back to, she doesn't really smoke a lot. It knocks her the fuck out. So she waits and we'll smoke a little bit. We'll smoke a bowl, a couple hits before bed. And that's good. But yes, I'm a social smoker. I don't like smoking by myself. I would much rather smoke with somebody else.
What I mean is when I'm around people, I have to smoke. It's just an instinct. Like, But I smoke constantly all the time. From the moment I wake up to the moment I'm going to sleep, usually I will lay down in bed. If I'm laying in bed alone waiting for Gavin to get off work, I usually go to sleep first because I wake up early as fuck because I open the store usually. But I'll literally fall asleep with the ashtray next to me and holding a blunt.
That's yeah, that was me for a couple of years. I actually I haven't felt the need to recently, which is good.
Good.
Yeah. And part of it is, I'm a fucking stoner, man. I'm a pothead. I'm pushing 50, dude. I've been smoking a long time.
See, my problem is my parents are stoners. So I lost from the get go. I was smoking weed as soon as I turned 11. And when I turned 17, they gave up on trying to get me to stop, and they're like, "Fuck it, you steal our weed anyway." So now here I fucking am. Never grateful you're not here. I love that. I love that you guys are being cute through that. That's fucking great. I fucking love you too.
Yeah, much love, brother. We see and we're back to that again. It comes full circle. You're one of the guys, one of the people I've been fucking with the longest here, and you're like family. Anytime you need something, let me know. You want to get on here again, let me know. You need something promoted, whatever, let me know. I'm fucking right there.
Man, see, my biggest thing is I never want to be a leeching friend, you know. I like to just be that homie that's there. Like for example, I hang out with Shade all the fucking time, and he's even like hinted at us doing music together. But I'm just not that type of dude to be fucking hound dogging on his dick. Like, yo, let's fucking do a song together all the time. But yes, I would always love to come back on the No Haters podcast whenever you'd fucking have me. Um, you know, we just gotta fucking make a little plan, like a few days to a week in advance. But absolutely, dude, I love being here with you. You're my fucking homie. We're family, and like, I, I I know like a lot of people in the family scene get this, but like juggalo shit is like number one, number one thing, and that might be something that will never let me succeed in the mainstream rap scene. I don't care to. No one ever in our scene does, I think, but
That's why we're here. It's not because we can't,
family will
because we don't
always
want to.
reign over everything.
Sorry.
You're all good. No, I'm saying family will always reign over everything because you know what I'm saying. That's what we got. The juggalo scene, the juggalo culture, as emo as I still dress and seem, is the only fucking culture that really fucking accepted me, including the alternative emo community. They didn't like me fucking either. So the juggalo culture is the fucking scene that raised me to be me, really.
Yeah. Kind of the same way. I don't know if we've ever had this conversation, or if you've heard it. I've talked to a few people about this. I have a theory. The way I look at it, because I'm Jay and Shaggy's age, straight up. We grew up the same time, different places, you know, different upbringings, different culture, but we grew up around the same time. So juggalos didn't exist when we were kids.
Yeah.
But they were on their end and I was on my end. I was a thrasher. I still am. I'm a metalhead. I straight right to the fucking core. I will be until the day I die. I love
That's
the
how I grew
underground
up
rap.
originally, is just as a fucking metalhead, as a young child. Go on, sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good. It's my theory is, as a thrasher, I was the one who was, I mean, I was literally dirt poor at that point. We were the fucking poor kids. We were the ones who went to school with, you know, the ripped up jeans. That wasn't, you know, that didn't start out as a trend where you could buy them like that in the fucking store. That started out, our jeans were that old and that fucked up, and we couldn't afford to get more.
Did you as a kid have to go to like the fucking like thrift stores and Goodwills and whatnot and get bigger clothes so you could grow into them because you couldn't afford to fucking, and so sorry, I'm just talking about this because like
You're good.
When I started growing up in the, I'm much younger than you. I'm 22. I was born in 2000. But I was also fucking poor as shit growing up. And like there was like 2 years of my childhood separately, which we had decent money. We lived in the suburbs. But that it ended as quickly as it started, and we go right back to the fucking hood. But fucking like I would always have to wear these big giant fucking clothes because we didn't want to have to go fucking shopping every time I hit a fucking growth spurt, which I stopped hitting growth spurts when I was fucking 11. You've seen how fucking short I am. God damn it. Yeah, I used to always fucking get picked on by the kids at school for having these fucking like basically hand-me-down fucking clothes, and then I'd pick on them right back for wasting money on stupid fucking clothes that they don't need.
Yeah.
They'd be like, my shoes are $20. I'd be like, bitch, my boots are $8. Suck a dick.
And that's part of that culture. That's part of being like that, you know, because it doesn't matter if you're a thrasher or a juggalo or what you are. When you grow up that fucking dirt poor, you really don't give a shit what anybody else thinks, because it's not fucking worth it. I mean, yeah, okay, kids are cruel, and when they start realizing you're different, they start fucking with you, and it hurts because people that you thought were your friends, and you're a little kid. But after a while, you grow that skin, and you just, you know what? Fuck you, man. I just really don't care what you think.
That's what I'm saying. It bred me to be a juggalo, really. Like there's no other fucking scene that could have accepted me. Yeah. Juggalism all day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Juggalism.
Well, there's two different pronunciations actually. I only say this because this was brought up recently in a conversation I had. Because there was a tattoo artist I was getting juggalism tattooing on people. It's spelled Jugga ism or ism. You know what I'm saying? But in accordance to Violent J's verse off of Small Towns, or I forget what the song's called right now, but it's off of Zug Island's debut album, which is fucking dope.
Okay.
If you're not into Zug Island, you
Oh,
fucking
Small
need to be.
Town. Yeah.
Yes, I love Zug Island.
Zug Island. Love that shit.
Yes, I fucking love Zug Island. But Violent J has this line where he's like, he's talking about being the sheriff, making new laws, and he says, "One law, let there be juggaloism all day." So he says juggaloism, and I don't know. It's just a little fucking thing I was throwing out there.
Yeah, no, that's fucking cool. That's
I pay way too close attention to these little fucking lyrics, and that shows through my own fucking songs. I say things very particularly, or I'll repeat certain phrases through different songs because the phrases are like I don't want to say placeholders, but like what's the idea? It's exposure therapy to get you more used to this to this phrase and to start becoming more accustomed to it and more comfortable with it, and that it comforts you. For like the same way Tech Nine does the chuh, like. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like I repeat phrases a lot, and it's because I pay way too close attention to certain phrases in music. For example, the Dark Half song, "One Late October." The chorus, Damian Quinn goes, "I ain't afraid to stab your face with a chainsaw blade," and I've always questioned, how does one stab a face with a chainsaw blade?
Well, if the blade, it's technically the blade of the chainsaw, and if it's on the saw and it's going, you could kind of
I would think you would have to like or like an overhead. I've contemplated this for hours, by the way, just to one day eventually at a concert go up to Damian Quinn of Dark Half and be like, how does one stab a face with a chainsaw blade? And he was like, I've never thought about it, but I guess you would have to do it with an overarm stab.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You just kind of pull in and
just little funny shit like this. And if you're interested in like paying real close attention to lyrics too, Reckless Intent is another Sorry, gotta shout out my boys. Because they're, especially Welch's, is such a fucking master lyricist. Having grown up, he grew up idolizing artists like I was about to say Insane Poetry. That's my side of shit. I love Insane Poetry. He grew up idolizing artists like fucking brain fart, Dance with the Devil, Perform the Gathering at the Whoopstock, Immortal Technique. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So if you know anything about Immortal Technique, he is a master lyricist, and that shows through to Welch's. I would compare Welch's to like the Jizza of the fucking Wu-Tang Clan. I like Wu-Tang. I don't know everything about him. I didn't grow up in that era, but I do like Wu-Tang.
Yeah, like Method Man and all that. I'm not a big. It's not that I'm not a big fan. It's that I wasn't that big into rap at that point. That was, my hardcore metal phase, and not that it's a phase, but that's pretty much all I listened to.
If you dig Method Man, you have to peep, especially now that you are into the hip hop scene. You have to peep out his album with it was the Redman and Method Man mixtape, the Blackout tape, and that was the precursor to How High. What?
I think I have that actually.
What? Dude, that is like one of my top 10 albums of all time. Period. Like, it is so fucking great.
Made me put my glasses on. God damn it!
Dude, if you don't have it, you need to listen to it through and through. It is such a fucking dope album. I know probably most words by heart, at least listening through it, not consciously. I fucking love that album. See, as I said earlier, I grew up as a young child knowing mostly to only metal. I was a fucking metalhead because that's what my dad was into. And then my mom was also into like alternative to more emo rock, so I got into fucking emo rock at a very young age. So I was into My Chemical Romance when I was 6. Yeah. But at a
Yeah.
certain
Okay.
point, in my young youth, like preteens or so, I stopped listening to all of rock as a genre for like 3 or 4, 5 years and did nothing but delve into the fucking underground hip hop world. And that's when I fucking became indoctrinated as a juggalo.
Yeah. Okay. That'll do it.
It was all the fucking music, and the funny thing is, it wasn't even ICP at first. In the terms of the Juggalo world, the first Juggalo artist that I got into was Whitney Payton, who and then I was into Whitney Payton, another band called Davey Suicide, and Davey Suicide's toured and worked with Twisted a lot. If you don't know, so when Davey Suicide was touring, they toured with Twisted, and I wanted to go see Davey Suicide, so I peeped out Twisted, and then from Twisted I got into Blaze, fucking ABK, Boondocks, Kung Fu Vampire. ICP was one of the last bands I got into out of the whole underground scene.
I got. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right. I was more. This my ex listened to all that, and my partner. I had a permanent partner, a guy I trained, working for the flagging company at that point, who was actually a friend of hers, partially because they were both juggalos.
Whoop. Yep.
So he got me listening. Yeah, he got me listening to Twisted and Boondocks, and she got me listening to a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and some ABK. But I mean, I love ICP. It was just, yeah, it's about the last one I started, and now I listen to more, for lack of a better term for it, little guys than anybody else. You know, those are in the deep, dark underground, like
Yeah.
you, Pro Green and Welch's. Fame.
Oh no, we're the deep dark underground that hasn't even left our home states yet. What Welch's is about to though next week. Fucking Gorefest. Whoop whoop.
Nice.
Welch's and Pro Green are. We're all don't go in there by the way. I'm gonna be their merch dude if you didn't know.
Sweet. I wish I could go. You know,
Yeah.
it's not in the cards this year.
I understand. I couldn't go to the gathering this year, but and to make up for that, I'm going to Gorefest.
There you go. Well, I'm going back to Vegas, so that's the main reason I didn't go to the gathering this year.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do for your fucking career, buddy. That's gonna be fucking dope.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking amazing. I'm going to have new shit. I got we got a bunch of shit in the works. Let's just leave it at that for the moment. I can't tell too much because it's not just my story to tell. Oh, the cap's still on it. That's why I can't find the fucking cap.
I fucking understand. When it comes to music, I want to talk about, but I need to focus on this album first before I start talking about the next album.
Yeah, I was gonna try and drop an album, but the way everything went. Oh, and then Sweepy got COVID, and then like 5-6 days later, I got it. So we were down for 2 fucking weeks, and then I got thrush on top of it. That sucked ass. If you've never had thrush, don't.
I don't think I have, and I'm grateful.
Your tongue, your mouth gets really sore and tender, and your tongue swells up and gets fucking white spots all over it, and it just sucks. You got to go to the doctor. You just don't have a choice, and they prescribe you this weird banana-ish tasting thick stuff that you have to like hold in your mouth as long as you can, then swish it around for a minute, and then swallow it. And it takes care of it. You know, it takes care of the tongue because it just kind of sits there, and then you swish it around, get the rest of your mouth good, and then swallow it. It takes care of your throat.
I
But
think
I almost didn't eat for like
once when I was
3-4
younger.
days.
I think I had that once when I was younger, like a little kid. I think.
Yeah, no, I almost didn't eat for like 3 days. The only thing she could get me to eat was fucking Jello. I couldn't even drink anything. My throat hurt that bad. The only thing that went down okay was Jello.
I could not do that because I don't even like Jello that much, dude.
Oh, that sucks. I like a lot of the flavors, but my absolute favorites, she made sure we were stocked up on me knocking shit over with my foot. Peach and black cherry. Fucking love those flavors.
Welch's and I have had endless conversations about this because he's similar. But it's textures, dude. That mushy texture is too much of it will just be it'll fucking weird out my body and I want to puke. Same with marshmallows. I could like if it's the jumbo marshmallows, I can have tops like 3 or 4 of them, unless I'm fucking high. If I'm high as fuck, that's different. All rules change. But normally speaking, too many marshmallows just make me want to fucking vomit. That's why I don't like cooked vegetables. I'm not a fucking loser though. I eat my fucking vegetables. I just eat them raw. But I don't like cooked vegetables because that shit's mushy and fucking weird and shit. I'd much rather go and chow down on a fucking salad and some fucking raw ass broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout cauliflower. Cauliflower, my shit. I fucking love me cauliflower and cucumber and some fucking lemon on top of that cucumber. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Fuck. That was I knew that was a bit much. Yeah, no, I fucking hate canned vegetables. If I'm gonna eat warm vegetables, they're gonna be frozen.
Cook with
frozen or fresh.
Make fucking shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is such a dope meal. I love shepherd's pie.
I got burned out on that when I was a kid. It's not bad once in a while if it's made right, but the people that are making it now put cream corn in it.
That I don't think that would work.
It actually does. It doesn't fuck with it. It gives it a slightly different taste because cream corn has a slightly different taste than regular corn.
Yeah, but I'm thinking just the texture of it, like I don't know. I am willing to try that. I'm willing to try anything twice a year.
What?
I'm willing to try anything twice a year is what I say.
Oh yeah, no. I tell people, I'll try it once, twice if I like it. Okay, so
twice a year is my rule. Like $20 is $20. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But see, when I cook. I cook. I get down, and I don't use recipes. I'm a firm believer that you don't need a recipe to cook from the heart. I just kind of look up recipes to get general guidelines as to how to not kill somebody with what I'm making.
Right.
But other than that, dude, like whatever I'm making, is going to be spicy. It's going to be fucking. It's going to put you to sleep. It's going to give you the itis, and it's going to fucking kill you, and you're going to fucking love it. That's it. That's it. It's spicy, and you're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you, and you're gonna love it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's the way it's supposed to be, right?
What, Lil? What?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was random. All right, so I got this. Sounds like a good time to play one of these. Which one would you like me to play first, or does it matter?
Yeah, let's redirect. In accordance to how the album goes, not that it goes necessarily like this right after this, but just this does go before it in the album. Do Bigot Killer Part 1 first.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
The School Shooter mix. And as you're pulling this up, I gotta shout out my boy School Shooter. That's my fucking Russian homie. He is the shit. And if you are digging any kind of fucking trap metal type-ish beats, you gotta fucking peep out homeboy. He is the fucking go-to dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Send me links and whatever people's profiles or YouTube or shit, and I will listen to any of that shit. Absolutely, dude.
Yes, I absolutely fucking will. He is probably my favorite producer right now.
Yeah, I just don't. Oh, there's the other one. Fucking hi, Mercedes. What's going on?
What?
I'm still not sure. No, I do want to know, but I'll hear the conversation later. For real. All right. So, Bigot Killer, track off the new EP dropping the 7th.
Yes.
The
Closet
7th.
Collection Volume 1.
Nice. Truth You Can't Erase.
I don't wanna talk about all this and that. Fuck them bigots, let them die if they disrespect. Gonna put them in a line with their fucking kids. Red rum, make a blood come. No love, no one, so I'll eat your black tongue. In the room tied up, with your wrong side up. You're gonna beg for your God, and then you'll see me. And then I'll preach about all the sins that you've committed. How you've pissed away this whole life that you've been given. Realize what you're living with is jealousy and hatred. Now you're gonna meet with the motherfucking devil. I don't wanna talk about all this and that. I just really wanna go and stab a bitch in half. Fuck them bigots, let them die if they disrespect. Gonna put them in a line with their fucking kids. I don't wanna talk about all this and that. I just really wanna go and stab a bitch in half. Fuck them bigots, let them die if they disrespect. Gonna put them in a line with their fucking kids.
Sweet.
See, can I just point out real quick the fucking the obvious metal and rap influences that go into my music, and the combination of this new trap metal idea, but with I like to think more old school type screams, you know.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That was I really digging this new shit. I mean, I like your shit anyway, but I'm really digging the new stuff. Is does the trend continue through the whole EP, or is it vary?
Do you mean like does the trap metal metalish feel continue through the whole EP?
Yeah.
More or less. It begins on the least metal song, but I still think is more on the still on the trap metal side, and that's Chaos
Okay.
Control. And then it continues on to the more rap, the more traditional trap metalist type songs where it's just loud vocals and good fucking ad libs with some little bit of screaming here or there, and that's Guess They Love My Name and CDPS, and then we start getting into the real metal shit, and that's Snip Snap, and then we get to the Bigot Killer Part 1 School Shooter mix that you just heard here. And then there's going to be another one after that called Bigot Killer Part 2, and School Shooter mix. And that one is another fucking fun one. If I could, I would have you fucking premiere the whole EP, but that's just because I fucking love it so much. Like it's so fun. And then of course after those two comes this next song that we're gonna look into called Keep Staring. And that is the Solely PTB mix. Solely PTB is another fucking dope underground, not only producer, but an artist himself. He makes some fucking amazing glitchcore trap metal shit. And just out of this world new age shit that is fresh as fucks. Just fresh as fucks. Yuck, Rolf. Yes. Sorry, I have to read chat. But yeah, that's the fucking EP. It's small and short, 7 fucking tracks. Nice little thing. You can consume it all in under 20 minutes, so you can fucking take it on your ride to work, and you don't have to fucking dedicate too much time to it. But you feel like you just watched an episode of something good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. See, I have mixed feelings about that shit because I love. I grew up a metalhead. I love the epic stuff. Iron Maiden is known for songs anywhere between 7 and 12 minutes long.
I understand. That is a constant battle, honestly. If you knew me like a 2 or 3 years ago, or if I told you about my music plans, most of my albums and EPs planned and previously released and deleted were long. Like 13 tracks was the minimal I allowed on anything. I don't know why. Because I like long fucking albums. I grew up with an album being 15 to 20 to 30 fucking tracks, you know? Like, that's why I'm not calling these real albums. Closet Collection isn't my debut album. It's an EP. It's a mixtape. It's a collection. It's volume one of a collection. There are going to be more. There is going to be a collection to this. When it will end, I don't know, and it will tell a story though. And the story will connect.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, don't think I was, digging on the EPs either, because it's just like you said, you feel like you just watched a good episode of something, and it's perfect for like the ride to work. Unfortunately, the problem with that is like, it gets to the end, I'm like, oh shit, already? Fuck, I wanted more.
That is what I'm hoping for. Is that you'll want more. I don't want to talk about it too much because I want the hype for this to stand, because Closet Collection is such a dope fucking project. It is everything that I've been trying to build these last few years. If you know me, you'll see this very consistent struggle to make music that I'm consistently proud of, and this is what that is. This is that fucking closet basement cut collection type shit, but the shit that actually is me, you know. After this, there's going to be another little EP that's going to be called R&R, which does stand for something. But that's gonna have to be mystery for now. I mentioned it here and there, but officially I have to stay quiet. I want to stay quiet at least. I'm trying to be good.
It's hard sometimes because you want to talk about it. I can hear it. I can see it. You're almost vibrating with excitement about these projects.
Because it's so good.
I know you want to talk about them so bad.
Entirely that trap metal, like that real fucking trap metal shit that you just fucking heard. And I say trap metal. Well, what I want to call it, because fuck trap metal. Not really fuck trap metal, but I just feel like I don't. And I know like everyone can fucking say this, but I don't listen to a lot of artists in this own genre, so I don't get inspiration from trap metal artists. I listen to like 3 or 4 of them. Like I know some old NASCAR Aloe, I know some old City Morgue. When it comes to trap metal, I'm really mostly into Dana Dentata and Nasty Nuna. Fucking Low Summoner, shout Low Summoner. She is fucking so fucking dope. If you like trap metal at all, it's not like just the fuck it. I'm sending you her links. She's dope. If you like me, you're gonna like her. And then this other homie that I'm trying to have a song in the works with called Black Deuce. He's fucking so cool. Genuinely fucking unique motherfucker. That's what I'm about, I guess. Is just trying to find artists that aren't trying to copy anyone else and just trying to be themselves, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make music that would make the younger me proud, because even as a younger person, I always listened to shit that nobody else liked. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
make me happy.
I know exactly what you're saying. It was like me and one other kid in my class. You're talking like 5th, 6th grade listening to Twisted Sister. Nobody else even knew who the fuck they were.
That was fucking me, dude. That was me listening to now. This is gonna suck because everybody still hates these bands. But I was really into fucking like the scene rap shit. So Hollywood Undead for one, but everybody got cool with them. They're old shit, that is. I don't really know any of their new shit. Broken Side, still love them. Dot Curve, still love him. Breaking off of Dot Curve, J Rec. And then you get even deeper into fucking Nicosaur, and now a new dude called Neversaur, who, if you like fucking that old MySpace scene shit. Do you remember that old MySpace scene shit? Like the fucking terrible shit that made you want to kill yourself? Yeah, that's the shit I liked. Not even like in a depressive mood you want to kill yourself. Just, oh my god, my ears are fucking bleeding. What is this? That's the shit that I fucking loved. Breaking down into the JJ Demon, who now has broken out of that scene rap shit, and is making more closer to his most recent album, Ghost Gun Red Menace, which I'm definitely going to send to you, is definitely top 3 favorite albums of all time. Is a lot more similar to Ghostface Killah. I would say it's a lot more similar to Ghostface Killer's Supreme Clientele. If you don't know, you got to peep that out too. Dope album. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta shout out the fucking Inspirations because nobody likes them or knows them still. So if I ever at any point get any amount of anything, I want to try to shed light to the people that I grew up loving and still support. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's you got to stay true to your roots, man. That's why still, I mean, I love this scene. I love the people. I love the underground rap. I love being part of it. I'm still true to my roots. I'm a thrasher. I know where I came from. I grew up listening to AC/DC and Iron Maiden and Metallica and all the old school shit, the hair metal. I was right there when Poison broke out.
I knew of the. Sorry, I don't. This is how I talk. My God. But I knew of all the metal shit, and I knew most of discography. I don't anymore. But what got me as a young kid, what my parents had me listening to was like Korn. I love Korn. Slipknot.
Yep.
Mudvayne. Those were like top three right there. And then 3 Days Grace, Linkin Park.
Okay.
Those are like I would say the big five, and of course just like Seether, Hinder, Apocalyptica, fucking how can you see with the Evanescence?
Yeah.
Sorry. Flyleaf. I still love Flyleaf. Yeah. At least that album.
Flyleaf. I saw Flyleaf with who the fuck were they with? It was Stained, Taproot, and somebody else. I don't remember who it was.
I'm pretty sure that dude's a piece of shit, actually, but god damn it, does he have the voice of a fucking angel.
Which one?
Stained.
Oh, Aaron Lewis? He grew up around here.
Did he?
Yeah, he grew up he was in Vermont for a little while. He wasn't in their grade or in her grade, but my ex-wife, he went to school with her. He was like a year or two younger, I think. And my boss from when I worked for the drywall company here, his then girlfriend, I don't know if they're married or still together or whatever, but he's her cousin. I met his parents at a party here.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. you wouldn't think, but yeah, I met Aaron Lewis's parents.
Oh. Dude. Okay, before I go down a fucking tangent, do you want to play the next song?
I do. Actually, I've got that queued up, and I've got something else for the very end of the show queued up.
Alrighty, let's reintroduce it real quick. So this song is called Keep Staring, solely PTB mix. And are you going to play what's after? Or are you going to skip?
No, I've got that. I've got that, held off for later.
Okay. My apologies.
I want to do something.
Okay.
I want to do something cool. I want to play a song, at the very end, so it's not just like, all right, bye.
Cool. My apologies for Yeah, I'll shut up. Play.
No, you're good, brother. You didn't know, and it's something new. It's not something I've done before. Something we have to evolve. That's just the course of life.
Amen. Stop the movie. Let's do the damn thing. I love this. Thank you for letting me be here.
Yeah, anytime, man. Oh, truth you can't erase. Keep staring. Premiere. I'm here.
So we passed the booth.
I know you're looking at the back. Know you're looking at the back. Know you're looking at the back of my head, staring. I know you're looking at me, yeah. Know you're staring at me, yeah. Know you're hating on me, yeah, but you won't say shit. I know you're looking at the back, know you're looking at the back, know you're looking at the back of my head staring. I know you're looking at me, yeah, know you're staring at me, yeah, know you're hating on me, yeah, but you won't say shit. I hope they sleeping on me, hope they're hating on me, hope they looking over and highly underrate me, yeah. Hey, it's my greatest weakness, when they hate I'm weeping, it's my biggest secret, wipe my tears, designer fabrics, and on the internet they talk shit, no shit, full clip, I'll put it up inside your fucking stomach, bitch. Ay, fucking out my mind, and I could never try to go and put it back. Instead, I got this mag inside my back. So don't you fucking pick on me, you fucking bully punk. This faggot's got some rage, I'll use your face to fucking paint the wall. So point and laugh and stare, tell another fucking joke, or will you learn your lesson when murder's all she fucking wrote, bitch? Murder's all she fucking wrote, bitch. I know you're looking at the back, know you're looking at the back, know you're looking at the back of my head staring. I know you're looking at me, yeah, know you're staring at me, yeah, know you're hating on me, yeah, but you won't say shit. I know you're looking at the back, know you're looking at the back, know you're looking at the back of my head staring. I know you're looking at me, yeah, know you're staring at me, yeah, know you're hating on me, yeah, but you won't say shit.
There, I had my mic muted. I was gonna say something, and I went, "Wait a minute."
I pray that you get to see me perform these songs because I stay ready to perform. So I'm always like practicing this shit just because. What else do we do? Come on. But
Pretty much.
I love performing because I just explode on stage. What coming from the rock to rap scene, I feel the rock scene lacks so much in the stage presence because I guess because they have like multiple members, so they feel more confined to their little boxes. But when it comes to rappers, it's usually like one or two people tops. At least that's what I was used to seeing. So you get these artists that have to sorry about the comments there's only few artists up there, so they have to explode on the stage to keep your attention. So I grew up watching like these locals called the White Noise and the Houston Juggalo scene, and fucking D-Rock. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I was calling the right name because I almost called him D-Lo earlier. But D-Rock, he fucking runs around on the stage, literally jumps over people from the stage into the crowd, and is like this explosive personality. And so it was like, if I'm performing, I need to do shit like that. And then of course I was fucking into Whitney Page since I was like 13 or some shit, and she fucking like climbs rafters and shit, like so. Immediately I'm seeing these artists that just explode on stage. So when I perform, I need to do the same fucking thing. One of the last performances, I haven't done a performance since I was like 17, I think. And I'm pretty sure what was the last performance I did. I was having issues with the feedback from the microphone to the speaker because it was placed weirdly. So to solve that problem, I stepped off the stage and onto the unstable bar tables, and I started climbing around bar tables and shit, rapping my little fucking shit. And that's what I do. I fucking jump into the crowd, I start mosh pits while I rap, and I fucking just do crazy shit. And so now that I'm making music for that specifically,
Yeah, that's awesome. Because part of it, a big part of it is it's the stage presence, and you've got that type of mindset. Like Whitney Payton, I remember last year at the gathering, she was all over the place, You know, she was out in the fucking crowd on that big blown up dragon, and
I literally have this song that I have finished on my end. I'm just waiting for a feature back. But it's for a whole later album. I shouldn't be talking about it, but fuck it, I'm high. It's literally just about stage performance. How does it fucking go? Sorry, I can only think of "Keep Staring" because it just played. It's such a fucking good song. But I basically talk about um, um, like I break my neck the way it bounce up and down. Like I gotta push and shove in the fucking crowd, right? I gotta lose my shit, get fucked up all night. I want to lose my shit and jump from the stage lights. Yeah, the whole song's just about that.
yeah, there you go. I've actually got one. Wow, I didn't realize I had this much to it. Called Roar. It's actually got it's like um, crowd. It's a word I'm looking for. It's interactive. There we go. I got a couple of those, but just for that reason, I mean, you get out there, you get the crowd actually part of it. People like that shit, you
Yeah.
know. This one they were already they actually they got us into that. We were part of a video, we were part of a live recording. It was fucking awesome. They remember, even if it was in a tiny little fucking hole in the wall bar, it was one of the best shows they've ever been to.
Yes, and that's what makes these underground shows so magical is that you get that up close and personal experience. So that when artists that are wanting to go and make that personal connection by making these interactive songs, like it's magical. It's magical, and I feel like it is capitalized upon only, maybe not only, but primarily, bestly in the Juggalo underground hip hop scene.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, I mean, we got to be. it's it's part of us in our makeup. That's just who we are because it's part of being a juggalo, I guess. That's just part of it. It doesn't matter how introverted we are when we get out there on the stage, when we get out there at the fucking gathering with other people, other juggalos and shit, shows, whatever. The ducking, the inner beast just kind of comes out.
Did you say turducken? The inner beast just kind of comes out.
Maybe, I don't know. Talk about turducken.
No, that's fucking hilarious. Because a turducken is a fucking what is it? A duck inside a chicken inside a turkey.
Yeah, it's like a chicken fucking a duck fucking a turkey.
It exists. I've seen it. I've sold it.
I've heard about it. Oh, what the fuck was it? I was talking about something else being like that. At the fair yesterday, we were at the Champlain Valley Fair up in Essex. The wildest fucking food. Oh, somebody figured out how to stuff. How did they do this? They stuffed a pickle with a hot dog and then deep fried it.
What? My phone's trying to die. Gotta plug that shit in. But
yeah,
that sounds like the worst thing in the world, and I need one right now.
I know.
I will
we
regret
looked
it
at it and we went, "What
till
the
day
fuck?"
I die, but I need it. I have a deep need. I need this like a cannibal needs to eat, like a smoker's got to smoke. Like I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna make this now.
Yeah, I don't. I have no idea how they did it, and I mean, it's got to be like it's not even like it would take very long to do. As long as you got the fryer, because the hot dogs are already cooked. You just stick it inside the fucking pickle, deep fry it, flash fry that shit. It's like, have you ever had fried ice cream?
Yes,
It's fucking weird. It's even weirder to make. It's one of those really, really finicky things because I worked at an Australian restaurant in Branson, Missouri for a little while, and I was the fry cook. Alligator tail, by the way, is one of the best things ever. But
Alligator tail?
Yes, alligator tail.
Interesting. Noted.
Yeah, yeah, it's really, really good. Because like I said, I was the fry cook. I did alligator tail, bloomin' onions. Those are fun to make. But the fried ice cream, you literally take it, you roll it in this cornflake mixture, and then flash fry it like seconds. If it's not, and it's like a really, really small window of like a second or two, because if you pull it out too soon, everything's not quite done, but the ice cream's starting to heat up and it'll start kind of running out and whatever. And if it's too long, even by a second or so, the ice cream just starts to melt and you're done. You have to change the fucking oil, everything.
Oh, fuck. That seems like the most fucking tedious. I wonder how they found out about this. That they had to have made it a goal, and then just found a way to get there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck thought that shit up. I mean, it's ingenious, but at the same time, why?
I want
Is
that.
that desperate to fry something?
See, okay, so I work with food. I've worked in the food industry. Period. I've only had one job that's not in the food industry. So I'm big with food. But now I'm big with food. Like I'm not the fucking I'm not some fucking culinary fucking expert, but I do feel that if you have a decent understanding of food, you have a decent understanding of life. So in my place of work, I like to figure out what the history of any given food item is. I don't fucking know because it's fun. For example, a fucking calabrese is like the original fucking pepperoni. Fucking pepperoni is an Americanized fucking creation. When it came to America as calabrese, people motherfuckers couldn't pronounce that shit, so dude just fucking said like, what did they say? It was just a peppery salami, which eventually became pepperoni. And what's poppin', Sweet Pea?
What's up?
Nice to see you're back. But yeah. So that being said, I like to look into shit. Like I like to think of who the fuck thought of to eat an onion. What sadistic, fucking masochistic son of a bitch fucking bit into an onion and thought that's fucking good. I should fucking do that. Or what fucking stupid motherfucker cut open an onion, started crying, and was like, "Ooh, I think this will go good on a burger." What the fuck? Who? Tell me.
I don't do onions either, buddy.
I'm sorry. So that was a long tangent just to get to the fucking onion thing, because I think about that way too fucking much, and these are the thoughts of a stoned truth you can't erase. You're welcome. This is why it's fun to get me on podcasts.
I want to tear my own eyeballs out now. I just saw the scariest thing ever.
I fucking love Hot Pockets.
It's one of my best friends right there. Little Miss Shopping Shorts. Oh my god. She had them all yanked up and everything was funny.
Awesome. Oh, and I missed it.
You did. Catch. So I just had the privilege of watching some 6'2" bald dude that weighed probably 240 walk into Walmart in 3-inch heels, a mini skirt, and a white tank top. And knee-high fishnets.
That's my daddy.
Super sexy. Well, I'm about to pry my own eyeballs out. It was scary.
That's my daddy bear right there. God damn. Oh my fucking god. I fucking love Walmart, dude. You only see that shit at Walmart. That is fucking hilarious. I love the I love the chaos of Walmart is what I was gonna say. But I wanted to ask
people
you,
of Walmart.
So what are you a chaotic neutral? Is that why your name is chaotic neutral? Are you
absolutely 100%.
So yeah. That being said, how the fuck is a chaotic neutral a horrorcore rapper? You just cause a little bit of you're a jester, yes. But how are you a murderer? I'm sorry.
If you think about it, death, and I actually, one of my newer tracks that I haven't released yet, I've only done it live, called Making Movies. The very last line, the ultimate chaotic neutral is death. Death is neither good nor bad. It just is what it is. And it is the most chaotic thing ever because it doesn't care where you're from, who you are, how much money you've got, how old you are, what sex you are, your orientation, nothing. When death
Comes
takes
for us
you, death
all.
is going to take
Except rich kids, but that's different.
I mean, regardless of what caused the death to happen, death doesn't give a shit. Death is
Yeah.
going to take you anyway. So think
Am I allowed
about
to
it.
see this? 'Cause if I'm not, you might want to get rid of it. I'm going to read it.
Well,
This.
oh, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
See, I lick it, therefore it's mine.
I just won't go there. It's a daily thing, and it just doesn't stop.
No, I love that fucking logic. If I lick it, it's mine. I'm not gonna do that because I would just start licking everything.
Oh, yeah,
as
no,
soon as
he
I
does
said
it.
that, I had the urge to
Everything,
start
head to
doing
toe,
that, and I
every
had to
morning.
stop my brain.
I can't get out of bed until he claims everything. Great
That's
start
hilarious.
to my day. Great start to my day, anyways. TMI, I'm sure, but
I like
I
breakfast
just don't
in bed.
care. Who doesn't like breakfast in bed?
A fucking man.
Yes.
I eat most meals in bed, but
Dessert's the best.
amen. Of course.
But anyway, that things tend to degenerate a little more quickly when Poopy's here.
Sorry.
No, she's not.
No, I'm not.
No, she's not. You don't gotta be sorry.
Nope.
Because I'm really not.
That's what we do here. We're unapologetically fucking.
Us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I was about to say us,
Yeah, that's
as it should be.
That's it. Okay.
God bless the dead.
I'm lost. Where'd it go? I can't read with you doing that. Stop it.
Read what's going on in the
what?
comments.
Oh, me?
Pretty sure I'm traumatized. I made it home safely.
Oh yeah, Mercedes made it home safely. Awesome, cool.
She was with me when she saw. Yeah, that was just wrong on every level.
Well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, she's writing something I pulled up over here.
She what?
She's reading something I pulled up over here. One of the tracks I've written that I haven't done anything with yet.
Okay.
We got a whole bunch of shit ready to go, like either almost ready or completely ready to go. I haven't made beats for some of it yet, which sucks and is stupid. I just actually need to sit down and fucking do it.
Do you do the vocals before the beats?
No, well, my brain works weird. When I write with the tune and a beat already in my head. Obviously, it may and usually does change at least a little bit,
Okay,
between my
fair.
head and. Because I'm also usually when the inspiration hits me, I'm somewhere else. So I have Notepad on my phone and I just rip shit out and go, and then I get home and I deal with the beat and whatever else. But when I write something, I see how I'm going to perform it on the stage. If I see a music video, I see the whole music video from beginning to end, including intro and outro if there's a sequence for each, as I'm writing it. So I write it with everything in my head, and then I come home and I make a beat for it.
Interesting. See, I guess my writing process is sporadic. It can either start. So sometimes I'll do that where I'll just have something in mind already, but that just comes from the general starting of one line or one phrase or one thing is being repeated over and over again, and so I'll just go off of that thing or that emotion, that feeling. But usually am not able to finish a song without finding a beat for it first. And of course, I'm not a producer, so I got to find beats and shit. And usually, that's where School Shooter comes in. And 9 times out of 10, even if I just find a beat like a temporary placeholder beat, I can go to School Shooter later and be like, "Yo, this is the song. I need you to hook me up," and he'll be like, "Bet." And I'd be like, "Bet." Yeah, sorry. That's my dog. I fucking love that dude.
Nice. Yeah, guys. Everybody has their. Most people have a favorite producer, and they usually get pretty close to them. You know, talk to them and shit.
Him and I have a thing set up where like it. So since he's in Russia and we have weird relations with Russia right now due to their government's actions, he's unable to receive money for his beats, except through like some sketchy means, and I help him receive the money through the sketchy means, and I get the money and I give it to him.
As long as he gets it, that's all that matters.
Yeah. And no, it's not illegal. It's just more of like a sketchy website that could possibly steal my identity, but it's fine. I've had that happen before. I can deal with it again. It's fine. It's nothing.
Yeah. No, definitely get that. All right, so we're going to get into this just a little bit more. You asked about whether or not I'm actually a chaotic neutral. So I'm going to tell you, or we're going to play. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Do I get to play?
Absolutely.
I'm listening.
I automatically win.
Yes, you do.
Mercedes almost won
but-
tonight. Almost.
We're going to talk about that
Pictures.
later. So there were a bunch of us sitting around the table back years and years ago. It was like right after my son was born, within like 2 or 3 years. I split with my ex-wife. I had a girlfriend. She moved up here from Missouri. I had a buddy of mine, a couple of buddies of mine. You know, they bring their girlfriends or not, but we'd all kind of hang out around my kitchen table. And, you know, we'd have food laid out. We're playing Magic. We're smoking weed. We're just, you know, like chilling, hanging out. And my buddy Josh, this one day, he starts, I don't even remember how the conversation came up. Somebody mentioned them being something in, like, playing D&D and shit, their alignment. And he started going around the table and naming off everybody and figuring out, all right, well, you're definitely this. You're definitely this. I can see this. You might be, and he got to me and he went, "Huh? I don't know." He's like, "I'll have to get back to you on this." Well, about a half an hour later, we're smoking more pot, and he snapped his fingers. He goes, "Chaotic neutral," and everybody just kind of went, "Yeah." So it stayed and it stuck. Well, it stuck then. This is the funny thing, because we're talking 12, 13 years ago. Last year, when I got into all this, I decided I needed a stage name, and that was the thing. I had started, a couple people bought me things that say chaotic neutral on them because, you know, it had come up as a joke because I had actually started playing D&D again with Josh, of all people. So the whole chaotic neutral thing came up, and hi.
You weren't paying attention to me stripping?
Get back to the stone. I like it.
Anyway,
I gotta be fucking obnoxious.
So when I got into this, I thought about it for a minute, and I said, you know what? I think this will work because, you know, I've got a couple of mugs and a couple other things somewhere in here that say chaotic neutral on them, and I decided I had to be different because my name, and not many people know this, but my name is actually Christopher, but it's spelled Kristofer.
That's what's up.
So I pulled the K's and I went, all right, so we're going to go chaotic neutral, but we're going to pop the C's and put K's in place. And it also lends itself well aesthetically speaking, because as you can see, I've got the first K is backward to, for the
Yeah.
symmetry on the edges.
That's fucking. I always like backwards K's anyways, or certain backwards letters like K's and R's, but that's because corn.
Yes. Oh, I'm very well aware.
Yeah.
Okay, so I showed you mine. It's time you got to show me yours now. Origin story for your name. How did you get Truth You Can't Erase?
Oh damn. See, I knew this was coming, and I had prepared an answer.
Except
There's no except. There's no except. Well, I guess there is an except, and that is the answer has to have changed. Because now you are owed at least half an answer.
Don't you mean at least a half-ass answer?
Well, all apologies
So
for putting
once
you
upon a
on the
time,
spot, but
once upon a time, in a place far away,
Is Shrek gonna be here?
there was a little kid named K, and he came up with the name Truth You Can't Erase, and that's all you're getting out of me.
okay.
No. The name itself came out of randomness, that I cannot disclose.
Okay.
Due to the nature of it. Now, the meaning to it added on much later because it was never supposed to be a musician name. It was just an online username. But Truth began to be a me thing, and so I started getting weirdly aligned with anything to do with truth and whatnot, because I used to be a fucking liar when I was a kid, like a pathological fucking random liar. When I say a kid, I mean when I was 7 and shit. But like I would say some random shit, like I fucking ride tigers and shit, and it would get me like in fights, and it would get me fucking like to where nobody ever fucking trusted me, and eventually it affected relationships up into my early teenage years, and so I swore off things like lying and dishonest things. And of course, there's always still gray areas where anybody falls into. But for the most part, I do try to follow this fucking hard this code of conduct of truth and honesty. More than just that, I started looking into the mythological gods behind truth, Verum, Veritas. Sorry, I'm forgetting the names because I'm no longer as well versed in this. But the names just became very, or the stories to the gods became very synonymous with anything I stood for, and just me as a whole. So the truth you can't erase is just became me. Truth is truth is it is, and it can't be erased because that is all there is. At the end of the day, all there is the truth.
Yeah, no doubt. That's I kind of figured something along those lines. I also kind of figured there was something more to it, but we that's again, all apologies for putting you on the spot. I wasn't really do that.
No. These questions are to be expected, and I need better answers to them. That is all there is to it. It is all good, brother.
Oh shit.
Now, I also do another fucking side project called K the Fae, and that is for more of my just fun shit, just random to hyper pop to emo shit. And K the Fae is just obviously my name. The Fae is the fairy, the world of the mythological fairies and whatnot. Which, if you don't know, you need to fucking look into that. It's just all sorts of fucking lovely magical shit. But also It's a play off of a rapper I fucking dig called Truth to Trey.
Oh.
And if he ever fucking finds out about that, he'd probably fucking hate me because the music, K the Face, so fucking gay and fucking just dumb. But Truth to Trey is fucking hardcore, not hardcore, but he's like a gangster rapper. I love him.
Don't bother me. I'm busy.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's probably getting about that time. What is it? 8:30 now. We're going at this for an hour and a half, and
yeah,
it looks like we're both getting tired.
It's been just over that. Yeah, a little bit. Tend to get up early.
I understand, brother. Fucking, it's about to be 8:30 for me, and I wake up at fucking 4:00 in the morning to get to work at 6. I understand.
Not happening tonight. It's just not.
Oh, meatloaf.
Oh, but it is. That's what you don't know is that it is happening. You know what I'm saying?
Not without me, it ain't.
Well, we were gonna make meatloaf, and she just realized what time it is.
I don't know what's going on. I was just fucking being an asshole. That's what I do.
I got distracted.
You know, I got a reputation well, my old job as being an asshole. They were like,
you are an asshole. What are you talking about?
But I'm only an asshole when I need to be.
Don't believe a word he says.
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole like 90% of the time, just because
that
it's
makes
funny.
me sweet as fucking sugar.
But you
I'm as sweet as fucking a spoonful of cinnamon.
That one I like.
Yeah.
About as sweet as vinegar.
Spoonful of ghost pepper flakes. There we go.
But before we head out of here, I do got to shout out the homies. Obviously, as I said 1,008 times, there is Reckless Intent that comprises of Pro Green and MC Welches. Those are my fucking dogs. After that, we got fucking Wicked Intentions, Breezy. He's a ghost right now, but he'll come back eventually. We love him. There's also most other people like Tyler Rawhide and whatnot. Him and I aren't too close, but he's fucking family anyways. And on my end of things, there's fucking my homeboy Rads, of course, Kilbarsky, Misa Live, who him and I are making a song together. Shade, that's my dog. Fucking School Shooter, Solely PTB. Chaotic fucking Neutral, of course. What's poppin', brother?
Yeah, as much love, brother, all day, every day.
And Black Deuce, if I'm forgetting anyone, I'm sorry. It's late and I'm high, but shout all the homies, the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Well, we're gonna do something new here. We're gonna leave off with another exclusive, the bonus track from this disc. You're gonna have to listen to the whole EP, get to the last song, and keep going. Don't let the silence fool you. It's a trick. Much love to Truth for hanging out. Everybody that showed up to watch and hang out in the chat.
Thank you for having me again. Closet Collection Volume 1 comes out September 7th. I will have physical copies, but a very limited number. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime, brother. So next week, what's next week? Jay Prophet. That's right. Earworm. Yeah.
Garage show.
Going over the garage show. We were there. I performed. It was awesome. So I guess that's it. So we're gonna leave you with a bonus track from Closet Collection.
Sorry, go on.
Love y'all. Whoop whoop. And we will see you next time.
Whoop whoop.
The fuck? What? Yo. What is the fuck? Yo, what are you still doing here? For real? What? No, what? Go home. You trying to kick it or something? Go home. Now? What are you doing?
Stay. Leave.
All right.
Stay. Leave. Stay.
Were you waiting for a bonus track?
Stay. Leave.
Bonus track?
No.
Wait.
Then I guess
What
we
is?
are.
Wait, are we?
I
We're
think
showing
we
you a
are.
bonus track?
We're doing it?
We home. We're
here now. Oh shit, we're doing it. Might as fucking well. I ain't gonna fucking expect this one, son. Man, I fucking love you guys. I'll piss on your walls if you think you can fuck with me. You think I'm playing, I'm already peeing. I'm urinating, your house is my bathroom. Little piss bitch, just learn to shut the fuck up. Piss on your walls if you think you can fuck with me. You think I'm playing, I'm already peeing. I'm urinating, your house is my bathroom. Little piss bitch, just learn to shut the fuck up. It started as a joke, but then you had it piss me off. So now I'm going to your house, throwing tinkle on all your walls and on your pillow. Your bed is just soaked. The smell is overwhelming, you might wanna plug your nose. I think it's funny, no really, I'm laughing while I'm peeing, and I'm peeing while I'm laughing. Whizzing over every single one of your belongings. I know I'm not stopping till my bladder is empty. I'll piss on your walls if you think you can fuck with me. You think I'm playing, I'm already peeing. I'm urinating, your house is my bathroom. Little piss bitch, just learn to shut the fuck up. Piss on your walls if you think you can fuck with me. You think I'm playing, I'm already peeing. I'm urinating, your house is my bathroom. Little piss bitch, just learn to shut the fuck up.
Yeah?
I had to get them. There were 2 pairs. Oh, that's not all I got.